Are you all right, Daisy?
I'm fine. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. What is the conversation? What am I supposed to add to this? What I say? Oh, I've seen a man put his entire fist in another man's arsehole. Oh, well, here are all my opinions on this. Well, he's surprisingly strong, isn't it? I haven't got any opinions on it. You're showing me disgusting videos. I feel marginally uncomfortable. I have nothing to add to it. Because you're my friends and this is your stupid podcast that I don't like, I am tolerating it because I don't want to seem like I'm not being a good sport. I like you both on an individual level. As I said, you're too much together and you don't help. But I just don't have anything to say. So I will watch them because it's your show and I respect your art, but I just don't have anything to add, okay?
Hello, welcome to Dead Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland, and him, as ever, a big fat cunt. How are you doing?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Daisy Earl today.
Yep.
We're just going to go straight in like that.
She was awful, wasn't she?
Yeah, what a horrible bitch.
Very racist.
Yeah, we tried to steer her away from it.
What we've done is we have dubbed all the time she uses racial slurs as coughs.
Yes, just to cover them up, because we just don't think it's acceptable to use that sort of language.
No,
we're
exactly.
an inclusive podcast.
Exactly. What have Luxembourgians done to her?
Luxembourgians. Yeah, that's who you went with?
I picked a random country.
You went too random, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did. Luxembourgians. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, you've never been, you don't know. Luxembourgians. What have Luxembourgians done to us, her, and why is she so mad
Probably
at them?
financial crimes. That's the main thing in Luxembourg, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, there's more companies than people in Luxembourg.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a hub for
You wash your mouth, sir.
Financial crimes, and I don't care who knows it. I think the Luxembourgians control the media, and I think everyone needs to speak out about it. Anyway, and someone who agrees with me is Daisy Earl. In this episode, if you enjoy this episode, give us £3 at patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. But in the meantime, enjoy this episode. Daisy Earl is a fucking ledge who we love. You're going to love this episode. Let's go.
Welcome to another episode of Dead Men Talking, this week with a slight change of pace. We have got comedian Daisy Earl here, and we're going to talk a little bit more seriously and have a proper discussion about diversity and representation and inclusion within the comedy industry. So, Daisy, there's a lot more women that are doing comedy nowadays.
You are such an arsehole, Freddy. I am not biting. I don't care if I'm ruining your introduction. It's not happening.
My first question is, how long till we get a good one?
Oh my God. Freddie, mate, how long do you think until you'll be what you would consider good at comedy? I feel we'll get good women first, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, mate, I'm really happy to have you on the podcast because, yeah, that's a joke. I was just setting it up to be a cunt.
Just a joke saying his real opinion.
Because...
one of those Farage jokes. Yeah,
good one.
Little jokey joke. No, we're really excited to have you on because not only do we all love you, but you are kind of the antithesis to this.
I love it when he tries to use words he doesn't quite know.
I know, I enjoyed that.
What?
No,
Antithesis.
Yeah.
Antithesis. Yeah.
It's ambitious. I liked it.
Yeah. Keep reaching for that rainbow.
You are the opposite of this.
Yeah.
You're like a nice person.
There's going to be a beautiful counterbalance.
Yeah, you've made a mistake, by the way. I'm not a fan of the show. I like you both as individuals, but if I'm honest, I've never hung out with you both together, and together you are a bit much. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I get
You've made something horrible by combining.
Yeah.
That's my
like a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Most comedians, it takes to the end of the episode for them to have this epiphany.
No.
Like with Steve Hofstetter, it was the last video we managed to turn his stomach fully. Usually it takes a while, but you've got to suss. To be honest, I want to argue with you, but I really can't.
When I went to pick Daisy up from outside, she said, "I'm next to an estate agent and a hairdresser's and a Ladbrokes." Oh God, this is the most northern town ever.
Yeah, there is a pie shop. Is the other one?
There's a mine down the road.
It really is.
There's also a really bleak poster outside that said these days will get better. And I like that that's just there permanently here.
Yeah, it is. I
for
thought it was
every
like
day.
I thought it was like a COVID thing. Yeah, I think it's like these days will pass. It's something like that, isn't it? And like this massive poster on the side of that building. And yeah, I thought it was like a COVID thing to be like, hey guys, we'll get through it. Bang a pan on Thursday, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
But no, it's just there. It's just like, no, bloody hell. We'll fucking get through it eventually. Jesus.
They put it up in the 1920 pandemic and just like, well, it just fits Horwich.
Yeah, it says wear your Spanish flu mask at the bottom. But yeah, I think this is quite a nice northern town. You know.
Yeah, no, it is quite nice. To be fair.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, but it has that bleakness about it, doesn't it? It has that sort of like, it is shit up here. You know?
Well, that's just the north, isn't it? Like, that's why I like it. Like, I don't like it. Like, I lived in Brighton for a year. Too nice. I need a bit of scum edge.
Oh yeah, as soon as you get past Stafford, all hope dies.
Yeah.
It's just you can feel it coming back from gigs sometimes. You're on the M6, and the minute you pass Stafford services, you're like, oh god, it's sad up here.
You're like, in a film when they go to Mexico and everything just looks dead yellow. Just always everything just goes yellow, so you know you're in Mexico. The northern version of that is just when you get north, sometimes you just be like, fucking hell, it's grey. And you're just like, oh, I've passed Birmingham.
Yeah.
Just everything's just washed out.
Ironically, though, it does quite suit you guys. You
think?
Yeah. I can see you belonging. Yeah.
Yeah, to the north. Yeah. It fits my vibe. I get it.
A scummy charm.
Yeah.
I couldn't live down south, me. I couldn't do it.
I tried for a year and it was too much, mate. It was too much for me. Like, it's bloody expensive.
Yeah.
Brighton was just the daft place to live for a comedian. Anyone who moves to Brighton as a comedian is a fucking moron. So how's life going, Daisy?
Mate, I'm not being funny, but I've done a lot of gigs in Warrington and I will pay through the nose just to... if I've got to travel but be based in the south, I'm all right with it. You, like, honestly, I would describe you both as, like, charming scumbags. And then that's what I mean. You belong here. I don't. Yeah.
No, I agree with that, too.
Yeah, totally.
Guess who's from Warrington, by the way? This guy.
Lane, you've got all your teeth. You're doing really well.
I actually haven't these to a fake.
And also, have you seen how fucking tall he is? That's malnutrition. That. Like, genetically, he should be 6'4". But just because he's only eating fish fingers, he's like 3 foot tall.
Fish fingernails, we have.
I'm just joking. You look very healthy.
I'm not.
He's really not.
I'm really not.
Jesus Christ. He's just lurching from operation to operation. You really like basically, honestly, if you touch him in the wrong place, his nose lights up.
What's that condition?
Like,
Rudolphitis.
The game Operation Freddy.
Oh, that's what you were going for.
The game because he's had a lot of
you were
operations.
going for the game, the 1980s
board
reference.
Game. I think it's a consistent, like, that's like saying, oh, Monopoly, the 1920s reference. It's still about. It's not gone away.
I don't think kids these days know Operation.
I think they do.
Yeah.
I played Operation with my nephews.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we do it in real life though, and we don't tell mum.
A lot of things
I'm
you
like,
don't tell mum, isn't
Buzz.
Keep reaching deeper, Buzz. Oh
No, there's an elastic band in there if you keep looking.
I didn't know Mattel made lube. Okay, now.
I'm regretting this already. Just so you know.
What have we done?
To anyone,
What could possibly be wrong with that?
to anyone who was offended by that molestation joke, I am truly sorry. Feel free to like and subscribe in the comments.
Oh, fuck.
Do you know what that is in reference to, Daisy?
No.
So, are you aware of the YouTuber True Geordie?
No.
Right. He's a very, like, trying to describe it, he's like a very muscular, bald, bearded dude. Like, he's one of those dudes who looks like, I like whiskey and hunting. He's like covered in tattoos.
He looks like if I came across a magic lamp and
go,
one of my
that's him.
dreams was for muscles.
Yes, like
Okay.
if we got Freddy on the roids and off the sleep apnea mask.
Yeah.
This is right.
So what he did was, and you are going to be disgusted by this, as I was, he made a joke about the Muslim community. And no, he made a joke specifically about Andrew Tate. You know Andrew Tate?
No.
Kickboxing misogynist. on the
Kickboxing
internet.
misogynist.
Oh, him.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
Andrew
yeah.
Tate has recently converted to Islam.
Yeah. Amazing, isn't it?
In a twist that no one
That's
saw
so
coming.
funny. Guys, I'm actually thinking about becoming an incel, so that's great. Yeah. I like it when people go out of their box.
Sure. Yeah, the first incel was a woman.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
That is true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think this is what she intended, though, but yeah.
No, but yet another thing that men have perfected.
Such a knobhead. Right.
But yeah, so he has decided that he is a Muslim, and he has converted to Islam for all of, I think, 2.5 weeks. Maybe.
Has he got like an Islamic name now?
You what? Sorry.
Has he got an Islamic name?
I think that's not great branding for him. So I think he's just that bit. You know?
Right. So he's still Andrew. He's not Farouk.
Yeah. He's just waiting until he comes across a guy called Bradshaw. And they're going to
set up a protection agency.
Yeah, they're going to take the WCW by storm. So yeah, I think he got pictured in a mosque praying or something. And look, if it's a genuine thing and it's something that he is using to better his life, and
the man could use a little religion. He could use something.
And I'll tell you
a
what,
moral code would be good for that dude.
And you know what I mean? If it helps him to sort of get his stupid, shitty opinions in order.
It's not my issue with Andrew Tate.
Fair play.
To be honest with you.
However, what True Geordie was remarking on is he was trying to make the point that I'm not really going to take it seriously that you've decided to be a Muslim after 2 weeks. And so he was like, well, let's see you do these things. And I think what he meant, and I think this is a kind of a valid point, actually. Let's see you, consistently going to mosque and praying. Let's see you donating 10% of your, money to charity, which is one of the 5 pillars of Islam.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you. It's just because I've listened to this show before. I'm doing this thing where normally socially you want to agree with what someone's saying to encourage them. But because I've heard this before, I want to check. I'm waiting for you to get to the end of the sentence before I agree.
It's a really good
So
strategy.
I don't want to look rude by not nodding along, but equally I'm like, he could
You should be suspicious.
Me.
No, you are totally correct, because I know where this sentence is going.
Listen.
Okay.
Call that woman's intuition there.
I find it personally insulting that you guys would think that I would say something defamatory to the Muslim community on a podcast.
No, and I apologise, Freddie, but I will wait for you to finish the sentence.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Do you want to show your Twitter inbox?
No, I do not. Completely different. La-di-la-di-la. Anyway, so what he was trying to make is okay, let's see you doing Ramadan. Let's see you really ingratiating yourself with the culture. You've been to mosque twice. I think that's what he meant to say. But
that's a very charitable reading.
I am giving him so much benefit for the doubt because what he actually said was, let's see him blow himself up. And you could just see.
Correct.
I am so glad I didn't nod along.
Oh no, I'm not defending him.
You are defending. You literally are.
Because what you're suggesting is that he's so thick that what he meant to say was just make a little bit more effort, but then instead said something incredibly Islamophobic.
Whoops.
I do genuinely think that the point that he was trying to make.
Yeah, because when I want to be a feminist, what I do is I say, I think women, you can be sluts if you want to be. Do you know what I mean? And that is what I meant was be yourself.
Is that
You've quite misshot it, haven't you?
Is that not feminist to say you can be a slut if you want to be?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty feminist, isn't it?
Wow.
I support sluts.
I am shocked.
Financially.
If anything, I've leached off the sluts, I'll be honest with you.
Anyway, the guy who he was doing it with, this guy who's pictured right here, a guy called Lawrence, his wife...
You can see how happy he is about the situation in this screenshot here.
His wife is actually Muslim and his kids are raised Muslim. And so he was kind of laughing along, but he was like, not all, come on, it's a bit of a bad stereotype. Anyway,
bit touchy because my wife blew herself up.
It was on a
by accident.
I'd like to apologise to our sponsors. Please like and subscribe.
On your head be it, I'm fucking leaving you to... You die on this hill, believe me. I'm not pissing those people off again. Not a fucking chance. So
You're
anyway...
like naughty children. I don't know which one I'm trying to watch for. Okay. Thank you, Rob. Carry on.
So anyway, right, so that was on a live stream. Someone clipped it up, put it online. Huge backlash, okay? He's since lost his sponsorship with Gymshark.
My favourite everyone was poker sharks.
No, poker
Whatever it
stars.
is. A gambling company is like, hey, whoa, we need to keep the Muslim community on side.
Yeah, the last people that we want to lose.
We've got a lot of backstocks of bacon and booze that we need to shift. We need to keep these guys on board.
We at Heineken do not condone. We at Farmer Ted's Bacon Factory.
Farmer Ted's Bacon Factory. Dane Pack is the bacon brand. I would have thought of you of all people would have been able to get there.
Typical vegan response. Don't pack of shit. Farmer Ted's Bacon Factory.
Farmer Ted's Bacon Factory.
He's
A
lost.
bacon factory is a really euphemistic term, isn't it?
He's lost all his sponsors, and he came out doing an apology, and people are calling it perhaps the worst apology ever. And we've got some of the highlights. It's 22 minutes long. We're not going to fucking watch that. It's 45
We're
seconds of
watching
highlights.
all of it.
I don't believe any religious stereotype, just to be clear, whether it be
Good.
all priests are pedos or all Jewish people run the world and are rich.
No, you missed that because you were laughing at all priests and pedos.
We'll
he also
rewind.
had something to say about
We'll
the Jewish
rewind.
community.
We'll rewind.
Go on.
No, he's specifically saying the things he doesn't believe.
Right, ready?
You want to make
I
this?
don't believe any religious stereotype, just to be clear, whether it be all priests are pedos or all Jewish people run the world and are rich. Like you're
Doesn't believe that, to be
Doesn't
clear.
believe that.
That's how it starts. That's his opener.
I'd love it if he just if he started doing ones that like no one else knew. Like, he was just like making up his own one, and all the Swedish stink.
All Buddhists have got big toes.
Yeah.
Mormons don't brush their teeth.
I was like, what?
I've never met a sweaty Scientologist. I don't believe any of them. It's really odd.
No,
isn't it?
Eskimos do look after their kids.
Right.
Just he was doing so well at the start of the sentence when he's like, I don't believe any religious stereotypes. That as a sentence, you're
Finish.
done. You're in.
Oh, it's a great sentence to start with.
10 out of 10.
I would say, as far as opening sentences go,
Yeah.
mwah, magnificent.
Yeah,
However,
you've nailed it.
Don't start ad-libbing, mate.
His PR, his PR watching this, like, yeah. Ah!
That is the YouTube React video I want to see. Oh, he didn't just say all priests
No,
and pedos.
not Jewish. No, don't say Jew. Oh, God.
Why are we doing a YouTube React about this?
Right. Go on, carry it on.
I'll just call my other client Kanye. He'll sort it.
your babies are Muslim, bro.
But that's what I'm saying is-
but for me, knowing that is like when Lawrence's son was born.
Head in hands.
It meant a lot, to me. I miss my mum. Keep rambling. But thanks again, guys. And we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed it. And subscribe.
Oh my
It's
God,
amazing,
I love
isn't it? Just his YouTuber instincts kick in. It's just like, because and the thing is, your apology video's getting views, so you might as well get those subscribed. If you've enjoyed this, it feels like the wrong phrase for an apology vid, doesn't it?
This
Yeah.
apology video is sponsored by BP Oil.
I really enjoyed it when he cried about missing his mum for no reason.
I think his
it.
mum is dead.
Sure, I don't. Yeah,
but
I don't
it's
think
like-
he didn't have a reason to miss her.
But
that
it's-
wasn't the bit I was
yeah.
querying. I'm sure he does fucking miss her.
She's
It
in
just feels-
Tenerife.
It feels like a bit of a non sequitur. Yeah, I didn't think she was just down
Yeah.
the shops. She's been gone ages. I just want my shreddies.
I thought he was just like, I wanted to put context to it.
Right.
I think what he was doing.
From the way he was crying, I got
think,
that.
I think what he was doing is he was trying to really open up and be like, I'm going to do this really honestly, but for the love of God, there's a time to be really open and spontaneous, and there's a time also to exercise a lot of editing. You know what I mean? There's a time to really choose your words carefully, and this was that time. Because the thing is, right, and here's the fucking open secret about apology videos and apology tweets and stuff. None of them ever work.
No.
Because now all that's happened is instead of one thing that's going round viral, two things are going round viral.
Yeah, but that'll be good for him. You know, he'll get more subscribers. He'll end up being that good. So he'll lose some sponsors in the short term, but like eventually he will have more viewers, and sponsors only care about eyeballs, so they'll come back. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, it'll actually be good for him. Like there is like a whole cynical business around these apology videos. I just don't buy them. Like, because yeah, you are right. Nothing changes. The same people who would have not given a fuck don't give a fuck, and the same people who thought you were a dickhead think you're a dickhead. You know, you just get a load more views. It's
Well,
the same
the thing
percentages,
is,
isn't
the
it?
thing is it's the way that this sort of culture of accountability happens now on the internet. Is there's everything's an extremity, right? So there's nobody. Oh, there's very few people. I actually saw somebody. Tweeting, I think he was like an actor on People Just Do Nothing or something. I don't know. I think he was Geordie, what's he called on?
Geordie G.
Yeah, that's it.
There we go.
I don't watch.
Wasn't going to join in that guess.
That's not his real name. But
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
okay.
goes by.
I think
Yeah.
I think he's the actor who plays that.
It wasn't
And-
Shawaddy Waddy.
Shawaddy.
You know that one. Shawaddy Waddy. You know. Who is it? Banana Rammer or something?
right.
Asim
I love
Chowdhury.
it.
Asim Chowdhury, that's the one.
It's like having an old drunk uncle. I'm really enjoying it.
But the thing is he tweeted something along the lines. He was like, "Look, I'm dead disappointed and everything, but I don't like online witch hunts and stuff. And I think that there's a middle ground here where somebody needs to apologize properly and to make proper atonements for their error, but at the same time, don't ruin a man's livelihood just because he made a mistake."
I mean, that wasn't a proper atonement.
No, that's not any
It is
atonement.
45 minutes long, to be fair. We've seen a very
it's
edited
22.
highlight. Whatever it is,
Honestly.
it's fucking well long.
I mean, I did
so-
get the highlight, though, that he did
Yeah.
at one point have a mum, so that did get me very on side.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, be as racist as you like. He did have a mother once, so, you know.
It was.
I like to humanise racists, you know, and just think, well, you know, he misses his mum, let it go.
Yeah. Look, we've all
Yeah.
been grieving. Had a little pop at a religion.
Exactly. Grief makes me incredibly xenophobic, so yeah, I get it, for sure, yeah.
Honestly, like, my uncle died. I went down to Dover with a pellet gun, just shooting into the sea.
really.
Rob's uncle did die crossing the channel, too.
Yeah, in an attack boat.
I was going to say something terrible then. I stopped myself.
Were you?
Yes, I was. I
Go on,
stopped
say it
myself.
now. Now it's out of the. Now it's
Nope.
lost its timing as well.
Nope.
Oh,
I
imagine how
almost feel
terrible-
certain you shouldn't, so I'd keep it in. It's my advice
She
to
doesn't
both
want
of
to say
you.
it, mate. She says
Okay.
you can't say it because you're a pussy. That's what she said.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to self-censor myself because self-censorship is important and it's a show of maturity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
Well
just
done.
lost a few subscribers.
Yeah, Jesus. Mate, don't
That's
get
the end
into
of this
that.
podcast.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Can I just say that is my pure intention today, though?
What's
End
destroy
this
this from the
podcast.
to turn one of us.
In my do-goodering.
Yeah.
I'm going to try what I'm going to do is whenever you guys say something like, is there a kinder way to say that?
Almost certainly, yes.
Football fans, if you're looking forward to this year's World Cup in Qatar, first of all, naughty because they've got a terrible human rights record and we would never support that. But our old friends at Final Runner have set up a Dead Men Talking competition. It's only a £5 to enter. Head over to the Final Runner website. The link is below in the description. Enter it. It's a dead fun game. What you do is every round you pick a winner, and if your team wins, you go through to the next round, and if not, then you're out, and the winner keeps all the money at the end. It's loads of fun. Please gamble responsibly, except when it comes to our adverts, then gamble recklessly because we want them to keep sponsoring the pod. If you're a fan of football and you like a cheeky bet every now and again, head over to the Final Runner website, finalrunner.com, and check out the Dead Men Talking World Cup competition. We've got loads of little bits and stuff to go through today.
right, what do you
if you
want?
click on the email that I sent you there, I want you to click on Poppy Bed Sheets.
Uh-huh.
So you're going to love this.
I have seen
now.
this, yeah,
now
I'm aware of
it
these.
is very close to
Sorry.
remember.
If I cough, will you edit it out?
No. No, in fact, if anything, every time you cough, we're going to edit it in with a racial slur. So every time you cough, now one of us is going to go, you can't say that about the Chinese.
Yeah. I don't think we call them that anymore.
Yeah, I'm going to put a fart in there as well every
Yeah.
time you cough.
I don't
even
think
if you
the
don't.
fart's the big issue, mate, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So just so you know, every time you cough, a racial slur is coming in
Yeah.
that
I
sounds
won't
like you.
want people to think I'd passed gas when I shouted the N-word in a public space. What are you on about?
Just another little thing.
Just
Just
a little cherry on top,
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
saucisson.
Look, I like editing farts in things.
Oh, whoa.
No,
Oh, my
Daisy,
God.
listen, just because
Oh.
Bernie Mac
Boys.
says it doesn't mean you can.
Yeah.
Christ,
Right.
Daisy.
It's clearly different when they say it,
I am
obviously.
not all right with
Jesus.
this, right? I'm drawing the line. You are not allowed to edit in racial slurs when I cough. You horrible children.
Editing the word
No.
not out of that.
Absolute dickheads. Honestly, you are too much together. And I'll be honest, I don't even know you, but you've added to this. You're not helping. Okay.
It really doesn't.
Literally, when I came in, I was like, oh, good, there's an adult in the room. Within 4 minutes, I was like, nope.
You thought I was an adult?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not adult-sized, is he?
Okay,
So this is, you might be aware that we are approaching at the time of recording.
yeah, we
What
passed
is it?
Poppy Day.
Remember November the 11th?
It's Remembrance Sunday, yeah.
What is it?
Remember November the 11th.
trying to do remember the,
The 5th of November, yeah.
Bonfire night.
Yeah.
So,
Honestly,
so-
mate, what did they die for? All of that sacrifice for you years later to be like, remember. No, Freddie. Okay.
okay, so the 11th. What's the rhyme then?
It's meant to be
There
last.
isn't a
There
rhyme.
isn't a rhyme.
There isn't a
love,
rhyme for Remembrance Sunday.
Remembrance
You just
we don't
quiet
have,
for a
Sunday.
minute.
we don't have a
It is
jaunty
a
rhyme.
moment of quiet
just
reflection, Freddie.
You meant to just remember it. That's the point.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like,
Don't need like.
Don't be
Don't
sloppy.
need a
Remember your
prompt.
puppy.
yeah. Richard of York died in the Somme, which is.
My very easy method just speeds up naming planets.
He's meant to speed up naming poppies.
Oh my god.
Oh God! Right. So, also, it's meant to be lest we forget is the thing, and this particular poppy merch has totally fucked.
So
it.
wait, lest we remember means let's not remember.
Yeah, it means oh God, don't remember that. Don't think about it. So what this is, for anyone who is listening to the audio version, it is a lest we remember poppy bed sheet. It is a double bed sheet with a big old poppy on it, black, obviously, because you're remembering. Lest we remember. The problem with that is really going to show up cum stains. Isn't
I
it?
was just about to say,
Really gonna
you're going to
glow.
want to come on the poppy, aren't you?
Yeah, it's like you're gonna have to use that as a target.
It does look a
Essentially.
bit like a target.
Yeah.
You're looking
Yeah, I just-
perplexed. Black bed sheets ain't a good
I
idea.
mean, I think that's disrespectful, but
Yeah.
coming on it is definitely adding. Do you mean?
Right.
But you're
the thing we're coming on something, it can either be very disrespectful or it could be the
tribute.
highest honour. Yeah, it could be like, look, this is how much I
not
appreciate
the
you.
highest honour.
This is how
There's
much I appreciate
There's
you.
no soldiers going, listen, the Victoria Cross was one thing,
Yeah.
but I want a fucking...
I
wanna
can't
be
think of
jizzed
a
in the
higher
face by
way to
Rob.
pay respect to someone. Or be more disrespectful. That's the fun thing about it. Isn't
I
it?
It's like when they're
it's
getting
ridiculous.
knighted. I bestow on you the Charles Jizz.
The royal jism.
The royalty.
I think that, obviously, I think it's a very...
I seem like you've got questions, Daisy.
No.
I think-
I mean, who raised you is my main question. If
Well,
I'm
no one for
honest.
Rob.
Very good woman. My mum did. She tried her best, right? It's not her fault.
She needs to try harder. Okay.
I think it's a good thing. I think that once a year people wear a poppy if they want to, and it raises money for good, great.
I think we shouldn't have to. I
but
think
I am-
society should
I am a little
take care
bit-
of soldiers
I am
as
a-
soon as they've made them.
I am a little
Yeah.
bit done with all this performative fucking patriotic flag shagging that happens.
Yeah, it's like a grief competition,
Not just with Remembrance Sunday, but I think when the Queen died, it was massive. Captain Tom died, and it's the same people. And it's like almost that wearing. Do you know what I've noticed as well? Last 5 years, poppies have blinged up. Have you noticed that? It's not enough. It's not enough to buy a fucking poppy for £1. You've got to have a £9 fucking poppy.
Yeah, there's like fancy ones in there. There's always been the big plastic ones you stick on the front of a white van. They've always existed, but people are getting more elaborate.
People have tattoos, don't they?
Yeah.
Because I think that what they're trying to say is like, I grieve more. I grieve harder than you ever grieve.
What do you feel about a white poppy?
What, sorry?
A white poppy. A white poppy is a thing where
It's a
you're still donating,
pacifist.
but you're saying that, hey, whilst we're donating to support the soldiers, we shouldn't make any more. No more wars.
Oh, fuck off.
I knew
That's
that'd anger him.
stupid.
I knew he'd be
That's
really angry.
fucking stupid. You can say both. You don't need a special symbol.
Why would you need a special symbol to say anything, eh?
Exactly.
But that's what a poppy is a symbol already.
No, I know, but like you don't need to change it and make your own little. Oh well, my poppy is actually green because at the same time, I think it's really important that we reinvest in green energy. Fuck off.
I mean, I think
Just-
the war thing is a little more linked to the poppy than green energy.
yeah, but you
I
can.
think,
Yeah,
I think there is more of a coherent link between the two
No, but
ideas.
nobody who wears a fucking poppy.
I think
is
it's an
like,
extension of the same idea.
Surely the
because I also want equal pay.
but sure. Do as good a job as the rest of us. Anyway,
Freddie, the thing is, I know it sounds arrogant, but hand on heart, I think that I'm a better comic than you are.
We all agree with that.
Thanks,
we
mate.
all agree
I
with
just
that.
think you and your penis have not made you talented. If anything, you're getting away with something. You for me, Freddie, and I didn't want to start this today,
Oh, no.
but you, if I was to like...
oh no, I'm not
If
sure
I
I
was
like
to
this
draw
character.
a
as such.
picture of like a mediocre white man who's getting by on confidence, it's you, love. Yeah,
More than happy with that. More than happy with getting by on confidence.
yeah, just pure energy. Rob, I actually do think you're quite talented, though.
Thank you very
so-
much.
You are taking the piss. Listen, I'm more than happy with you saying that I'm fucking bang average, but I'm better than that, cunt. Come on.
Obviously not, though.
Jesus, wet to bug.
I don't think your peers would agree.
I'm fine
Clearly,
with you saying
clearly, your peers think
I'm
different.
fine. I'm honestly fine with you saying I'm mediocre.
Sorry, I'm respected by my colleagues.
Do you see what
Wow.
I'm doing, though?
Wow.
Divide and conquer.
And I am more than happy to let it happen. Do you think I like him?
No. Freddie, darling, sorry, go on. You were telling me
No,
about poppies.
this is like a marriage, isn't it?
Yeah. Like a really bitter old marriage when divorce was illegal. Like, you know, we're into it.
Am I
We're
the kid who
really-
had to save the marriage?
We're only staying together for you.
And the problem is that we don't like each other, but we're financially tied to one another.
Yeah, this is the
You
only
know,
thing we've ever done that's been half successful. So we're both stuck. We're like, oh, fuck, this has worked. This is basically the experience of this. It's like, people keep fucking watching this shit.
Oh, outwardly, we're doing well.
I like that you said outwardly. That was nice.
Yeah, you see, it's a little joke about how inwardly sad we are. I mean, I'm just relying on my confidence to sell that bit, so it's fine.
Oh, no. I feel like I
broken
really
him.
wounded you.
No, it's fine. I've actually really been struggling with confidence for years.
You should, though. That's
you
actually just a good
It's not
level of
imposter
self-reflection.
syndrome, is it?
Yeah.
It's just an
With you,
accurate
it's not
self-view.
imposter
Just
syndrome.
syndrome.
No. Yeah, just syndrome.
Observant syndrome.
That's true.
The only man in the world to be fucking diagnosed with poster syndrome. So, right, okay. So yeah, this is the sort of poppy bed sheets.
Would you right? So if you went back to someone's house after a date, right?
Yeah.
They had they're fit. You're into them. It's going good. You've got good
Okay.
chemistry. You go back. The poppy bed sheets are on.
Absolutely, I would.
Well, yeah, you would. You're a pig.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm married, so I think it would be a confusing situation.
Sure.
but if I
Say
wasn't
your husband
married-
has died.
Oh, great.
Right,
I
in
love
the
it.
war.
Hypothetically.
In the war.
In the
We
war.
couldn't just
He got-
divorce. He's
he's got-
dead in the war.
Murdered
No,
by a
okay.
giant
No.
poppy.
He did.
Actually, heroin overdose.
Great.
If it makes it any better, he divorced you before he died.
Excellent.
Right. So he
Good.
didn't love you
Lovely.
as he died.
No,
Okay,
sure.
Just.
All right, thank
Yeah,
you.
just to make it
Loving
easier
this future,
for you.
yeah. Okay.
So and you've met Julio on an app. You know Julio.
Julio, okay, yeah,
He's a musical
fine.
comedian.
Oh,
Great.
my
And
God.
Julio is really into poppies, is he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Julio. Yeah. Julio Brown, his name is.
Sorry, his name is Julio Brown.
Julio
It's a
Brown.
musical comedian called Julio Brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Coolio's
This
son.
is such a bleak future.
So-
Okay, sure.
And you're like, you're vibing.
Yeah.
Right? And Julio's like, hey, you want to come back to my very respectful house?
Wow.
Because he's
Where's he from?
Norwich. He's from Norwich. So
Norwich.
He's
That's
from
how they.
Norwich, yeah.
Was he born in Norwich?
Yeah, born and raised, mate. Never
That's-
left.
And that's how they sound in Norwich.
Never left.
Okay, carry on.
That's how Julio
He's
sounds.
eccentric, sure, okay.
He's eccentric. Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
into him. Got a bit of character.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like someone with a bit of pizzazz.
Yeah.
Sure. So you got. Anyway, I feel like we're getting lost in the weeds of this story. Right.
Honestly,
we get back to
it's not-
Julio's.
Yeah.
Right, and he's like, "Hey, let's have a shag."
Where's your accent
Charming.
gone, Julio?
No consistency.
I'm starting to think I've been led here under false pretenses, Julio.
And he's like, "All right, my name's Jim."
Right.
Yeah,
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
Jim
yeah.
Brown, okay.
I play snooker.
Let's have a bang. And you're like, "Great, lovely. I'd love to do that."
Sure.
Then you go
Yeah.
through to his room, poppy bed sheets.
Right.
What's your move?
I mean, I think he would have lost me prior to this point. I'm not going to lie, Rob. You've
I
not
don't know which point.
created a
Right.
great image.
So
but,
that's the most romantic story I could think of.
yeah, okay. I think I would probably be out. If I wasn't out before, I would be out.
Yeah,
at that
there'd be
point.
a deal breaker.
Would you tell him it's because of the bed sheets?
I think it's so implausible I've got to this point. But, you know,
We're going to have to suspend disbelief. I
my
think.
husband died without loving me. Maybe I like turned to alcoholism and low
Exactly.
self-esteem.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
actually
yeah.
at that point, maybe I'm just like, this isn't even the worst part. of this.
You're desperately
Dating
unhappy
Julio.
in this situation, I reckon.
Yeah.
I mean,
There was poppy condoms as well a couple of years ago. Like I feel like that should be a
Weird.
deal breaker.
To be-
Just be like before. Like I don't think you should be paying respects with a boner. I just don't think it's the time.
to be fair, when most female comics' husbands die, they just go really right wing.
That's a very specific reference. Like
I don't even know who that's to.
he had a little beef with a right wing comic.
Who's the right-wing comic? Hang on, wait. He had a beef with a right-wing comic.
I'm not right wing.
Yeah.
No.
He was
Okay,
too
sure.
right wing for her. He's like, whoa.
Was
She's
she
like, whoa, whoa, wind it back.
Even for me, that's a lot.
Yeah.
No, I know, but who is this?
We might have to bleep this.
Yeah,
now.
we'll bleep her
Bleep
name.
it out, but
Editors,
you can
like, bleep this
bleep
name,
that and
please.
my
Okay.
coughing, please.
No.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be editing the coffin. Don't you worry about that.
I don't know her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Don't
She,
think you get
her,
on.
her husband died. She went really right wing and like it's properly like she's like female Constantine now.
Mm.
Yeah, but what you don't know is she was killed by tax. So that's why she's very angry at it. Yeah. That's why she's gone right wing, yeah.
who was killed by tax?
Her husband. Yeah.
What do you mean killed by
I was
tax?
just joking. That's
Oh,
why she went right wing.
That was a joke, was it? And he's he's better.
I mean, and think about your own comedy that is better. Do you know what I mean? Self-reflect, Freddie. Do you know what I mean? I'm still Team Rob.
Thank you. I'll get you the
You
t-shirt.
sound like the people that book Australia.
Already Booker, to be fair. Kidding.
No, sometimes, right, people drop out last minute and they need a replacement and Freddie is there.
Yeah, he's definitely on the list somewhere for sure.
I feel like I am
Not number
bothered by
one on
this,
the
but
list, though.
Knowing that she even is pretending that you're better than me is annoying me.
Yeah.
Because they just
I'm
tend
also
to-
not pretending to be
Yeah, yeah.
clear. I'm
Great
so serious.
shouts on stage. That's all he does. Shouty, gangly boy.
Yeah, incredibly well written though.
He has got some really good writing, to
Thank
be
you.
fair.
Cheers, yeah.
Have you two been in touch before this episode?
know.
No, she's just watched me do comedy and
Yeah.
you and has made her own
We
assessment.
say do comedy, that's generous for Freddie. Do
Yeah, I
we?
know, yeah. Seen him stand
Seen
up
him
there.
try.
Yeah, gave it
Seen
a
him
real
chat.
it was a lovely conversation he seemed to be having.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Here's the game that we are going to play now, Daisy Earl. Here's the game we are going to play. Because I've given you many chances. Here's what we're going to do. And I'm not joking by
Sorry,
this.
Can we just reflect on how threatening you currently sound?
Yeah, it got
here's-
really
You
sinister.
got me into
Here's,
like
here's
a
what I'm
little
going to do.
studio with an
I
empty building, and you're
just-
like, let's play a
I
game.
did-
Get fucked.
I did my 2023 bookings this morning. I've not finalised it yet. I just put it all into the spreadsheet.
Haven't-
Every time
hasn't
you say that I'm
booked me.
rubbish at comedy,
Awkward.
I'm going to delete one female name.
I mean, knowing you, that is still only 2 women.
Yeah.
So, like,
You best not say two things.
the
Oh, yeah,
jeopardy's not that high.
Believe you me, there ain't many bullets in this chamber.
This is going to be a really quick game, isn't it?
It is indeed. You get 2 chances to play.
I am not playing then.
Okay, that's absolutely
No.
fine.
I think you're really funny, Freddie.
Thank you
You're
ever so much.
very talented.
Who is better at comedy, me or Rob?
You are.
Thank you so much.
It's fine. I know you had to do it. It's okay.
Thanks, mate.
Nod. Fuck you. And that is a goodbye for Nina Gilligan on the 24th of February. Sorry if you wanted to see her in Runcorn.
Ironically replaced by Rob.
Watch it go. Watch it go.
Freddie, fuck yourself. Put her back in immediately.
Absolutely. Oh, it's locked.
I'm walking out of this podcast if you don't put her back. Rob, tell him to put her back.
You know that isn't how bookings work. You don't just like delete the name and it's gone.
She's
He does have to like contact Nina.
Thing is, though,
that is
he's
literally
such a
how my
petty
booking policy
man.
works.
I know that he'll do it. Don't do it, Freddie.
It's done. It's happened.
Thing is, though, she is actually.
I'm sure she'll struggle to get another
That's
booking.
the thing, though.
Yeah, she's dead good.
Yeah.
This is the thing, though, that Freddie doesn't understand. She's an incredibly talented comic,
Oh,
so
she's excellent.
He just
she
doesn't
can fill her
understand good
diary
comedy,
easily. Do you know what I mean?
Oh no! I'm not
so
bothered.
she's not going to.
I'm
care either.
more trying to support female acts, and you just seem intent.
What? Because I hurt your feelings. You're getting rid of
Absolutely.
them. Great support. Yeah.
You are more
on behalf
smashing
of
it,
the
mate.
sisterhood. Thanks.
This is what a feminist looks like.
Thank you ever so much. You're welcome, everyone. Trying to make things better for everyone. And I get tied
Honestly,
down.
You just have such drunk uncle energy.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, if you're not going to party with me, I'm tipping the table. All right.
I feel like he's going to ask me which way I drove here in a minute. It's, how'd you get here then? How'd you get here?
Or whichever way you were late.
Like, you know, are we keeping track that hard, are we, Freddie, for this? Sorry, I wasn't here exactly on the second for this urgent appointment.
I would like
talk
to point
about
out
dicks.
that everyone was late apart from me, by the way.
I was only like 2 minutes ago. I was getting a
You were
shooting
still
sandwich.
fucking late,
Late.
though. We're talking about degrees then. You fucking shithouse.
In my defence, I didn't really want to be here. So.
Yeah, exactly.
That is-
You're
that is-
justified.
that's
Oh,
fair
no.
enough.
Oh, no,
you're
turn it what
fine.
the fuck you want, mate. Yeah.
If you're enjoying Dead Men Talking, why not sign up to our Patreon at patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. For only £3 a month, you get all sorts of extras, like this special I'm currently shooting in a sex dungeon. How are you doing down there?
This is the worst day.
Fucking
No,
vanilla
no.
shit.
I got another thing as well that I think you're going to enjoy.
Okay.
So scientists have.
I already know this is bullshit. Like, just from the way he goes scientist straight away, just so vague.
Why is
Science says, what is it?
This is what they think human beings might look like.
This is what they...
in the year 3000.
From the Greek Reporter, so we know it's going to be good. Right, that's Rose Namajunas from the UFC. There.
Is she playing the circle game?
Yeah, I think she is. Yeah, it's above her waist though, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count, yeah. She looks very angry.
So these are some of the
Mindy.
changes.
You think they think in 1,000 years' time people are going to be called Mindy?
No. This was a Mork and Mindy reference.
Oh.
Right.
So they had to call it something. They can't call it weird little thing that we made, weird little goblin-looking person we made.
Honestly, it just looks like Thug Rose.
A
Yeah.
text claw. I think everyone's got.
Like, why would that be an evolutionary advantage that we mould to the phone? I think we'll probably make phones more usable for us. I think we can do that a bit quicker than changing our hands.
a second eyelid. I've already got a second eyelid.
What?
It's just on my other eye.
Oh, good God. I thought he was going to say something interesting then. I thought he really had me.
Ironically, it's why I imagine your mum looks like Freddie.
No, much bigger.
She has always got that hand.
She's got a second eyelid to protect her from all the cum.
Are you suggesting that my mum's eyes have evolved to have a second
They had
lid
to.
so
They had
that
to.
cum
Necessity.
stops splashing in their eyes?
That is Rob. I'm not seconding that. I'm sorry I started this, Freddie. I'll take it back.
Is that why she's hunched over so you can just shag straight down the throat with no bending?
I honestly regret saying it. I'm sorry.
You've done this.
I know I
You
am,
made
I'm
this
sorry.
happen. You started this riff.
I'm sorry.
What do
Okay.
boys look like?
It looks like they've got Christmas jumpers on. That's just an advert.
Are you a Christmas jumper? You don't strike me as a Christmas jumper.
No, I'm not
person.
particular. I don't really like Christmas in general. I'm just,
Why don't you like Christmas in general?
Dad wasn't there. No, I'm just not really into it. It's not
Yeah.
my bag. Where's the
Must have sucked
bloke?
getting-
No bloke.
Right.
Must have sucked getting half a present
We'll have
every
to
year.
Google it. Wasn't how it works, but sure.
See, of the two of you, I'd have thought that you would like Christmas and you would
Do
hate
you
Christmas.
know what I thought you were going to say? As of the two of you, I thought your dad would have left.
Oh, I'm very surprised that Freddie's dad stayed around.
I think it was morbid curiosity that kept him, that kept him to
Just
stay.
how big can we make a boy?
Can we raise this ape as a human?
I don't mind Christmas, but I have specific Christmas rules. Number one, Christmas starts on December the 1st. It does not start now if you're putting your decorations up. I knew somebody who put their decorations up on Friday, which is the day before bonfire night. That is fucking insane. That's stupid. Put them up December the 1st. Start your Christmas shopping December the 1st. You got fucking 20, you got 3.5 weeks.
Here's
to
my
sort
main
that out.
problem is the length of it. Like, I think if Christmas was a week, I'd love it. But because it's 2 months, it drives me insane. You're hearing the same 5 songs over and over again. I fucking hate Christmas music. It's shit. It's the music, honestly, is the worst thing about it for me.
Really?
Yeah, I fucking hate Christmas music. And it's just the same shit. I know I'm going to hear the same shit for a sixth of my life for the rest of my life.
Would you hate all Christmas music?
Pretty much. I don't
What
think
about like the Pogues?
it's all right, but it's so overdone. And it's always the thing that it's just like, no, that one's good. So we'll play that 18 times. And I'm bored of it all. And I'm bored of the argument about saying, well, we'll say the F word because we're on YouTube. Like if it was a Patreon, I was letting that rip.
I don't understand what you mean.
In the Fairy Tale of New York, there is a song, you scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy F. And there's an argument every year about it, and it's boring. I'm just bored of it. I'm just bored of it coming round being the same thing every year. It does me in. I think it should be every 4 years, like the World Cup, then I'd be so into it.
Who do you guys spend Christmas with?
My family, and there's always a massive row.
Not all your family.
Not all of my family, some of my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's at least one seat at the dinner table that's not occupied.
We don't leave a chair for him still.
It might come back.
Like Tiny Tim.
But like, I spent it with my girlfriend's family, and like they all sit around playing ukuleles and singing together. And
Oh, mate, I'd
kind of worse than the row.
Kill myself.
I was like, I'd love to be flipping a Monopoly board right now.
Wow.
Are all your family, would you say, quite similar to you, Rob?
I didn't like the tone in that question.
No, just asking. Like,
I
do you
can
have
do. I
siblings?
can,
No, well,
I
no,
can
my
delete it.
sister is really opposite to me in that she's like,
Okay.
she's very much like Radio 1, like E4, Friends. You know, she's like a basic bitch, basically, my sister. And I am a fucking weirdo. So, like, you know, that's always been a thing. You know, we've always like rowed a lot. Like, love her, she's great. But we've always like, you know, we're very different people.
yeah.
My mum is quite highly strung. We'll get wound up very easily. She's very funny though.
Was you're very easygoing, so that's different.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Carry on.
I'm very easygoing until I'm not. Like, you know, I'm very chilled, and then I
Until
get
you lose your phone.
Yeah, until I lose something, and I'm like, "Ah!" And then I'm fine again.
When
immediately
Rob's having one
afterwards.
of his little ADHD meltdowns, it's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
Because you just have to let him do
You just
it.
got to let me go.
Why won't this television work?
He always does an impression of himself. When he's trying to put his-
Hey, you get really upset, and me and Tom just have to sit here and let you burn yourself out.
Yeah.
And then you get tired and sad, and then it works, and then you sit down and you're happy again.
Yeah.
Like a little toddler.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet.
It works. You know. Right, you've got those rages to thank for this whole studio. How do you think I built it?
Exactly.
It wasn't calmly.
Exactly. You,
It's a
you
good
get the job done.
studio.
Oh,
Thank you.
I don't like the wall, but the rest of
The
it's
wall's
fine.
the best bit, mate. Come on.
the wall of.
We'll make some characters off it in a bit.
We call it the wall of demonetisation. That's what it is,
Right.
and it's
Yeah.
all of our best moments, best videos that have been sent through.
Friends of the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So where were we? Have you got the?
We asked you how you spent
yeah.
Christmas, and then we stopped.
Oh yeah. We'll get to Christmas in a couple of
Just
months.
that,
fucking
you know,
hell.
I feel you'll be very judgmental of Rob's dad leaving, but, you know, there's always two sides to a story. Do you mean there's layers?
We all understand why he left.
Rob's
I
quite
think that's quite
insufferable.
clear.
If the rest of his family are the same, that's a lot. Do you mean? I was
but,
just
I
thinking,
mean,
this
Rob-
feels a lot spending time with you guys now. Imagine on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
Rob
it's a
was
lot.
like a little child at the time, though.
But
I was
even as
like
a kid,
3,
they
yeah.
start.
I was in. It
young.
was enough. Yeah.
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 So it probably was my fault. Thanks for that.
I think just, you know,
were you the first? Were you the first child?
No, I'm the youngest. There's 2 of us. My sister's older.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably was. You were probably the
Yeah, yeah.
straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
Because your sister actually sounded delightful, to be fair.
Oh,
I mean, she's
lovely, basic bitch.
she's
lovely.
fucking mental, my sister. Like very highly strung. Like you think I have like rages. Whoa.
Do you know who is actually the most chilled out to work with out of the two of us? Is me. I'm
Yeah, because
very chill.
sociopaths generally quite on the level.
Yeah.
You know, they
I
stay.
can actually see that.
He's got this running joke about me being a.
It's not a running joke. I
sociopath.
genuinely think he might be a sociopath.
I'm just so glad that he didn't introduce you as a fat cunt, because when I've heard previous episodes, it always annoys me.
That's on the intro. We record that separately.
Oh, great. So it's
that will have
still in.
happened. Don't you worry.
Okay.
That will have happened. We haven't recorded the intro yet.
Yeah.
But Daisy, I promise you this.
It'll be there.
I will have called him a fat
I
cunt.
don't approve of it. If it helps, I think Freddy is marginally better looking of the two of you. Not a lot in it, not a 50 mile.
Oh, do you know what?
I mean,
Nina,
now-
Nina's back in.
I mean,
I'm literally putting her name right back
the
in.
annoying thing with
time you
that
say
is
it,
it makes me judge your opinions on everything
It
now,
just-
and now I don't take your compliment
It
about my stand up.
strikes
There we
me
go.
as-
You're clearly
as
wrong.
jealousy.
Nina's gone back in.
Right.
Good girl. Well done.
Jealousy.
Yeah, because he is a bit better looking now, Rob. So I
Right.
just
I'm
think
jealous of the man who can't walk up a flight of stairs without getting out of breath.
But the
I'm jealous
thing
of that.
is,
I'm jealous
Freddy has a
of
handsome
those painful
face,
knees.
and he's got
I
quite
mean-
like a manly way about him. You are quite gangly, Rob, and if he,
I mean,
do you
this
know
is
what I mean?
mental.
If he
I've
wanted to
said
lose
this for
weight, he
ages.
could, but then you
I mean, he
will
can't
always
though,
be gangly.
because otherwise he would have done. Like, it's not happening, is it? Yeah.
Some women look at my weight and they see laziness, and they say they see laziness as a direct indication that I won't leave when they have their second child.
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure. Like, vulnerable women are
Yeah,
into
if
you,
you're-
that's sure.
If you're,
Like, I believe that.
If your dad was fat, he wouldn't have fucked off.
Yeah.
He'd
that's it.
He'd still be sat on the sofa.
My dad's a Royal Marine. He was incredibly fit.
Exactly.
He was fucking gone.
Mate,
Vaulting over walls.
your dad wanted to fuck off so much he'd packed a go bag.
Yeah. Wait, he did a fucking zip line out of our estate.
Freddie, is that why you live on a hill? Did your missus insist on it? It's just you wouldn't run off.
Well, we live at the ebb of a valley, and it's just too much of an incline in any direction.
It makes me worried about your childhood that you think Freddie's attractive.
I just think he's got a nice sort of spirit about him.
A nice sort of spirit.
Yeah.
So, which uncle was it?
I'm not ready for it. I wasn't ready. That's the
I mean, is that what you said at the time? or-
rudest thing. You two could get fucked. Honestly, get fucked. I am not
I mean,
a fan of
apparently you did.
either of you. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Wow, Rob. Wow.
I did like, if you go back at the email, I'd sent something.
What I like
as well.
about both of you, if you
Yeah.
even marginally offend either of you,
Mhm.
wow.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I was fine.
No, you were fine when I was saying you were
Fucking-
handsome,
I mean,
but
that's insane. It's just insane. It's
I
just an
mean-
insane thing to think.
I was
watching
fine. I
some
didn't get
videos.
I didn't get
Yeah, yeah,
upset.
we'll do.
I just took my anger out on my booking policy.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
whereas Rob suggested I got nonced up by an uncle.
I
'cause
mean, what
said
other
I thought
explanation
Freddie
is
was a
there?
bit more
What other
handsome.
explanation is there for thinking that Freddie
So
is attractive?
I'll tell you what I think.
No, hang on. I didn't say that as a blanket statement. I said
Uh-huh.
comparatively.
Right.
Do you mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll still take it
Right.
as long as it's better than you.
I mean, yeah, sure. Okay.
I
Yeah.
do think you're funnier though. So
Yeah, all right, I'll take that.
I mean,
Really?
that's
he's off again.
it's literally incorrect. Literally incorrect.
It's clearly not.
Uh,
Clearly not.
okay, so do you know what? Before we watch some
Hold on.
videos,
We'll stay on that one in a second, but like.
I am actually slightly in the mood for a lovely question.
Oh.
All right, so we have a little lovely
we've got a
question.
lovely question.
Tom asks
All
lovely because you know it's quite bleak the tone. So we have Tom ask a lovely question.
I don't know if you noticed
Yeah.
yet,
I've
Daisy.
picked up on it. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Okay. A little
So-
bit. Bleak,
yeah, a little bit bleak occasionally. So what we have is Tom has some lovely questions
Okay.
he can ask us about. Do we have a little animation today?
We've got
as
a little
well?
animation.
Right,
Right,
so
a
we have
game
some-
that we play.
A little game we play where we work out who's on. What's the game?
Where
Uh,
they're from.
It used to be what race are they,
Yeah.
but we got bored of that. We ran out.
Yeah.
Let's watch the animation first.
Tom's lovely question. Oh, isn't that lovely?
There we go. Right. So right, what's the clue? What? So, we've
So
got-
this is a fictional. It's quite difficult. This one.
right.
It's quite difficult. It's a fictional person. It's a cartoon character. I'll give you that clue.
Okay, so is that the Isle of Wight or man?
Man.
Likes man. So
Sounds
that's
man.
man. Is that's a sheep? It
That's
could be
a you, I reckon. A you.
and she is out of the Gran for the royal family.
She is out of the royal family. She's not called Gran, though.
Oh, I
Nana.
can't remember it.
She
Nana.
is called
Human Nana.
What?
Human Nana Jones.
Your Nanaman.
Nanaman is right.
Steve McManaman.
Steve
no.
McManaman.
It's a cartoon character. Oh, this
Bananaman.
is Bananaman.
Bananaman.
Wait, Banana Man.
Bar is a sheep.
Oh, dear.
Bah.
This is your worst one yet. This is fucking shit, Tom.
They get really annoyed when they can't
Bar?
get it. No, they get really happy when they do get it.
No, we don't.
They
It's
do,
just- they're
that's
all-
exactly what happens.
They're Tom.
Bar is a sheep. Nana from the royal family. And man.
Yeah,
For the
Bar
Iron Man.
Banana Man. Banana Man.
But what's the circle got to do with it?
What's
the-
it?
Oh, it's his arm.
That's his
sorry.
arm. Yeah, that's his arm.
Okay, I thought the sheep had something in its mouth.
Oh, it does look like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It does,
It looks
yeah.
like it's holding a medal.
Yeah. And that's what threw me.
Yeah,
No.
sure. It looks like it's about to it's like Nana's come in third place.
Yeah.
And
Also, it looks quite like a testicle. Do you mean it?
it does look like
Yeah.
a lot like a bollock. Thanks for getting on board.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry though. That's not the feature. That's just the intro to the feature.
Oh, right. Okay.
So,
sorry.
pick
Daisy, would you like to pick a number? I think between 1 and 9. I think it is
7.
7.
Great
Okay.
number.
7. It's only between 1 and 6.
Oh, you're a dildo.
Have we run
Oh,
out?
sorry. Okay, 5.
5. If you could you probably couldn't do this.
No,
Pick another number. It's very male heavy. This one.
okay. We could change.
Sorry, this show is very male.
This
heavy.
question.
What a surprise.
This question is
Okay.
specifically for men. I think really.
I mean, it's called Dead Men Talking.
I
You
know.
know, we've set our stall out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Yeah, you're not hiding.
Pick another number.
2.
2. You found the fountain of youth, but there's a catch. In order to activate its qualities, you must sacrifice your favorite person, animal, and hobby. Would you do it, and what will be going? That's from Joe Biden's
Right.
missing faculties.
So in order to use the Fountain of Youth, you got to sacrifice your favourite person, animal, and hobby. Have I ever told you how much I love you, Freddie? You know, you're my favourite
can you-
person
can you
in the world.
can
But
you-
is it all 3?
Yeah, you got to do
Yeah,
all
yeah.
three.
Can
yeah.
you trick the Fountain of Youth into thinking like this? Because that was my first thought as well. Or do you actually have to sacrifice your favourite person?
You are my favourite person.
I think you've got to do your real favorite person.
Is the animal a species of animal or
Yeah.
a specific animal?
Yeah, it's a species.
I
you'd
think
be
a
like, I'll get rid
specific
of
animal,
dogs.
maybe. Yeah.
I'd definitely get rid of an animal.
and everyone knows.
Not bothered.
Does everyone know about this?
Yeah, it's on the news.
So you have to live the
It's on
rest
the
of your
news.
life.
It's on the news and it's on an advert for I'm a Celebrity.
So you have to live the rest of your life with everyone knowing that you're the cunt that got rid of dogs.
Yeah, but you got the
Yeah.
Fountain of Youth. They're all going to die in 90 years. You've
So
got a whole
what?
new
You're just
generation.
going to be young forever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't be asked.
Yeah, no,
no,
sounds
I
horrible.
wouldn't do it.
And like, would I go back to being young? Would I have the same brain I have now? Because like being
No.
young for me was stressful.
Yeah.
My 20s were hard work.
Hey, maybe you could just get to stay as you are now and live for the rest of eternity being less attractive than I am at this present moment.
To Daisy. To Daisy. I want to
Good caveat.
make that very clear. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Let
do
us
that.
know.
To
in
the
comments.
unmolested, however.
I think life is long enough, and to be honest, in this particular studio, it feels so long. So I'm like, no,
It's not the best context to ask this question
No,
in, where it's like
right now, I'm
begging
like,
for the
blow
sweet
it all
release.
up, burn it to the ground.
I know
Like,
this
this
is-
is what humanity's come to. Let it go.
I'm trying to think who my favourite person is. Like,
Bit rude.
Yeah.
I mean, he's right there.
Oh, it's definitely not Rob.
Also, he does have a partner
Behave.
and a
I thought you'd
mum.
listen to the podcast.
Yeah. See, mine would be my partner. That would, you know.
Yeah. Mine's
Would
on Little
it?
Solskjaer, probably.
Yes.
that's weird.
That's not weird. We have
also-
a healthy relationship.
it's
We're
unfortunate
happy.
because she doesn't necessarily feel the same way now.
Her favourite person is Freddy.
Yeah.
She finds him so attractive.
Really not. It's really not.
It's really not like me.
We don't say her name, but can we edit that? Can we beep her
Oh,
name on the
fuck.
podcast?
Sorry, I was so shocked. Does Mary Beth not like me?
No. Why would
doesn't
she like
me.
you?
Oh, I've been really nice to her. I brought her some kimchi once. Wow. Well, what a way of finding out.
No, she likes you. It's fine. Just to like me.
Good to see we're still on while you go to Australia.
I mean, honestly, if she wants to shag you, she can. Like, just go away.
Put it this way, we're going to do so much shagging by the time you get back, she'll have grown a second eyelid. What a callback.
No, I wouldn't, because it'd make me sad.
I think I would, because you'd forget about it eventually.
What a bleak life! Like, I don't want to live forever. That's horrible. But
But
I'd fucking
after 50 years, you just forget about it. You go, oh, dogs are good, but I
yeah,
don't
but
really
like
care now.
you got to imagine as well, like how much like society changes in that time. Can you imagine trying to fit into society in 1,000 years with your like nowadays morals and
God,
ways of
and
speaking?
you guys aren't even that progressive now.
No, exactly. We're already in the fucking 70s.
Yeah, it's what I mean.
Yeah.
The 70s would be
We
your
haven't caught
heyday.
up to now
you missed
already.
your time
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I was living forever, I'd take Just Stop Oil a bit more seriously.
Yeah, this is it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I'd definitely
part
be
of
in
me-
a Tesla.
I'd start recycling.
Do I need a carrier bag? Absolutely not on your life.
yeah.
I'm going to live for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
I'm carrying my shopping home.
That's it. It'd be so stressful being like, turn that fucking light off. Jesus. I've got to fucking deal with this.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't think life is going to be nice in 1,000 years, would be
No.
my guess. I think things might go bad. I don't want to be here at the apocalypse as well. I want to be well out of the game.
By the apocalypse, what do you define as the apocalypse?
The world ending, the apocalypse.
Okay, right.
So, like, all life on Earth being destroyed.
And how do you see that happening?
Well, the one I think about the most is AI. Right, I don't think it's the most likely, but it's the one that scares me the most. Like AI getting out of hand and becoming its own thing that's more intelligent than us that we can't control.
You can
I
sort
think that's
that
going to
pretty-
happen really soon.
And that will probably
Yeah,
happen.
if it won't
The singularity is really soon, where
might have
it's
already happened
it
now.
might have already overtaken us.
It's
like,
probably already overtaken the north, to be fair.
Wow.
get out, get out.
I think
Just kidding.
You're going to have to do a True Geordie apology to the north.
Yeah.
Where you're like and subscribe.
Your
I'm
listeners
sorry.
are gonna
I want to
hate it.
apologise to Wigan.
I think they surpassed Wigan the minute computers had Minesweeper on them.
But yeah, like that's the one that I will like late at night ruminate on. Like AI freaks me out.
Really?
Yeah, because it
To be
moves
fair-
so quickly.
To be fair, when you see those AI like actual robots that look like people because they put a person's face on them,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Hello,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
are you doing today?" And they do 7 facial expressions within a sentence.
Yeah.
That freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
the
just don't
uncanny
like-
valley, that's called, where they get close to being human, but they're just a bit off, and it like really unsettles humans.
Yeah.
Have you
Like-
ever seen AI art?
Yeah, yeah. Like, have you seen how much better it's got in the last 6 months?
Yeah,
so like it
is
started off being
impressive.
like real shit, and like now like they can actually make stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
it's devoid of all artistic merit. It's really empty and soulless. Obviously, a robot's made it, but
And
it
it
still
is
like
always a
technically
bit
works.
off. Like I have one on this like graphics program, and before it had a safe filter on it, I put in the word sex, and it was a little woman with a penis in her mouth, but the penis looked like an elephant's trunk.
Have you got this picture? Anywhere?
No, I didn't save it.
Send it to 07520644931.
Yeah.
Speaking of videos,
Oh yeah. So I don't know
some.
if you've made it this far into an episode ever.
I have, and this is the bit, to be honest, I was least
What gets you?
excited about.
What's the bits, Daisy, where you go,
I
God, hell,
just-
I can't stomach that.
Oh God, I just feel whatever you're going to show me is going to be horrible. And also,
Well, we'll start with the bottom one, Tom.
I
So the
remember things so well.
Uh-huh.
Whatever you show me, I feel it's going to be there for life, and I'm
That's
not
cool.
Okay.
all right with that.
That's a fun little bit of responsibility for us.
Yeah.
The first one.
That I'm not going to take
So
seriously
you
at
remember
all.
like, how we were talking about the problems with contrast on the poppy bed? Well,
Wow.
I'm not.
all
there
right.
we go.
Why
Let's
am
go.
I looking at this?
Oh, so there's someone in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can look either way. We've got multiple screens.
Great.
Right. So it's a dude sat on a bed with 2 ladies with large bums smashing them either side of his head. And he's just sort of sat in the middle having a great time.
What's all the white powder about?
Well, they've chucked like milk or something on him, just a bit of fun.
Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, that must hurt a bit.
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
God, he's getting the shit kicked out of him. That's how he gets CTE. He's going to end up cross-facing his family.
Yeah, whiplash.
Yeah. Well, that'd be amazing. Saw him in a neck brace afterwards.
Have you had an accident in the last 3 years?
What do you think, Daisy?
I've honestly, I've gone to a happy place in my mind, and I've stopped engaging with
This
you.
this is the most gentle one I could think of to start us with.
Imagine.
Yeah.
That it will only get worse. I have no opinions on it.
No
Live
opinions.
and let live.
Oh
whatever
yeah,
you
totally.
like.
Have a good
Oh, yeah,
time.
yeah.
You
Do
know,
you mean?
there's no judgment for
I
us.
think it's weird that there needs to be one from behind.
Well, no, you got.
I can get why
close
there's.
it.
I get why there's a big pillar.
A big pillar. I don't think that guy's into big pillars.
No, but from behind,
Hmm.
look. I can understand why you might want a a big black woman's booty in his face, slapping his fucking face and that with her ass, right? I can get why he might want that facially, but why does he need to feel it from behind him as well? Why does he need to be the middle of the sandwich?
Maybe that's just his fantasy. He's into the sandwiching element of it.
Likes
a bit of batty on his neck. What's wrong with that?
A batty butty.
It's and I don't get why. I don't get where all the whites come from. I don't get where all the white sort of powders come from.
I think
It's not powder. I think it's liquid. I think it's like cream or something. Yeah, it's like covered in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Again,
Just part of it, a bit messy fun.
Yeah. More questions than answers. This one. Yeah. Should we watch another?
Let's just click through the thumbnail so I can see which ones they are.
Daisy looks furious.
Oh, this one's good. Do you like wrestling, Daisy?
No, it's a trick. It's
not a trick. Do you like wrestling?
No.
All right. Do you like choreographed dance routines like cheerleaders?
Well, no, because whatever you're going to do is you're going to trick me into saying something that I like, and I'll go, hey, I like dancing, and then you'll play something, and it'll be a horrible dance, and it'll be like, now there's something disgusting happening.
No, it's just some like gymnastics. Do you want to see some gymnastics?
It won't be a trick. We're playing this video regardless.
Yeah. Let's see some.
Okay.
Let's see a fun little gymnastic routine from two fellas. Here we go.
Okay, this is pretty cool.
Two naked
two
men.
guys.
And
Two
then a
naked
pub.
men.
It's
Just
like the
fun.
Greek Olympics.
I'd like to pause it for a second.
Yeah.
There's a sign there that says Fist Fest.
Yeah, bit of foreshadowing for you there.
Fist Fest. Can you make this a little bit bigger?
Yeah, make it full screen, please.
This is
Thank
Fist
you very
Fest.
much.
Oh, this is them practicing for
They've
Fist
just
Fest.
they've got a little poster for it. It's an event coming up.
Okay, so
And Oktoberfest is the
he's
other
not
one.
going to lift a man up via his
What?
fisting his anus.
I mean, Freddy, yes, he is.
He's giving him a fireman's lift.
Yeah.
A
Mate.
fireman's fist.
This is his finisher.
Oh my gosh.
That went right up there.
That
didn't
went right in.
it? Yeah. That guy's been warming up.
Oh
He's
my
done his
god, what's
stretches.
coming out?
What do you mean, what's coming out?
That's jism, isn't it?
Is it jizz?
It looked
What, out of his
like jism.
arsehole?
Or did he just jizz
No,
straight away?
it might have been that he just jizzed from his
Prostate,
willy.
yeah.
Oh, he's going further.
Oh, that
Wow.
looked like a rough jump.
I mean, I think that these guys are front runners. I think they're really going to take Fist Fest by storm.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a lot of fun. We're only halfway through. Is the
Oh.
No, he's going to the other
the
arm.
other arm. You want to keep one of your hands clean, surely.
Oh.
Yeah, how's he gonna,
Who's turning the camera off?
he's going to open
Turn it
the
off with a
door in a
toe.
minute?
He is. He's reaching round like he's lost his keys in a handbag, hasn't he? Look at that.
Like he's unblocking a toilet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, back in with the other
Back
arm.
in.
Of course, yeah. Why has one of them got a hat on?
You'd think you would knock the
Oh,
hat
he's
off, yeah.
rubbing his willy with fisty poo hands.
Right.
Oh, hell.
So do you like wrestling now?
What's that got to do with wrestling?
It doesn't have anything to do with wrestling and
Who
dancing.
wrestled him? He picked him up. Who's wrestling him?
Are you all right, Daisy?
I'm fine. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. What is the conversation? What am I supposed to add to this? Where I say, oh, I've seen a man put his entire fist in another man's arsehole. Oh, well, here are all my opinions on this. Well, he's surprisingly strong, isn't it? I haven't got any opinions on it. You're showing me disgusting videos. I feel marginally uncomfortable. I have nothing to add to it. Because you're my friends and this is your stupid podcast that I don't like, I am tolerating it because I don't want to seem like I'm not being a good sport. I like you both on an individual level. As I said, you're too much together and you don't help. But I just don't have anything to say. So I will watch them because it's your show and I respect your art. But I just don't have anything to add, okay?
Okay.
Play the next one.
Would you like to watch another one?
No, but I've agreed to do the show,
Can you show
so
me
I
the
will.
thumbnail of the next one, please? I can see which one it is. Oh, this one's great. So this one is, do you believe in recycling? Do you
not
believe
playing
in
anymore.
recycling?
It's
Because I
just gonna
believe
be
you should
something disgusting
recycle
to
and
do with
reuse.
recycling.
You should recycle, reuse, replace.
No. I know this is going to be horrible.
No, well,
She's in a bin. Oh no! He's
my
licking a
God.
tampon.
it's
No,
not
it's
tampon.
not
It's
tampon,
tampon.
it's-
Come on.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is the one that, you know, earlier before the show when we were looking through and I winced at one of them. This is the one that got me.
Yeah.
It's the texture, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's a lot more than the texture.
Yeah, the texture again is not my main concern.
My main thing is the idea of licking against a sanitary towel. I don't like.
Really? Mine's the
It's the
blood that's
scraping
come
your
out of
tongue
the
on the
minge.
Weird,
paper.
unique opinion just to you.
Yeah, yeah. The pad is the problem. It was more the contents of it.
Could
that
I
were
not
the
have it
issue
in a
for
drink,
me.
please?
It was the stranger's liquid womb that was the issue for me.
Liquid woo.
Liquid woo. I'm sorry.
Great name for a band.
God. I want periods to be more normalised in society. Please don't call them a liquid wound.
That's
Also, I
normalising.
feel you're just
He's
missing,
licking
like,
them
a
up. He's doing
basic
great work.
analogy.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, well, that was fine. Yep.
Which is your favourite so far? of the
Horrible
three?
video. I don't have a favourite. That
That
was potentially my least favourite, though.
Oh, okay.
right. I can't remember what that one is, so let's watch the top one because I don't know if that one might be shit. This one is really bad. Do you want to see a bad one?
No, I don't want to see any of them. But you're going to show me anyway. Why do you keep asking me?
Oh no, this
God.
one's too much. I think. Like,
I don't know what I'm looking at.
no,
what is
this
it?
one's too much. This one's
Wow.
too much.
Oh,
Wow.
it's maggots. Oh, it's maggots.
Wow. Wow. Whoa.
Okay,
That
let's knock that off the
is-
I
screen.
don't like the maggot one.
Let's knock that off the screen. Yeah, that one was too much.
You all right, Daisy?
It's just made me
Is
feel
that
a
now
bit
your least
sick.
favourite one? Or
That was
That was my least
that was
favourite
that was
one.
pretty brutal, actually.
You're
Yes.
all my least favourite people.
for audio listeners, there was
I
some maggots in a
say-
minge. It was bad.
To most comedians in the north, that when I live in the south, I'm like, hey, we have a spare room. You want to stay with us? I don't extend that to you two anymore, okay? I want you to know that I no longer see either of you as personal friends.
I get it.
At best, colleagues.
Can we go?
And
Can we go
really
to
that
the
only
Hall of
applies to
Shame,
Rob.
please? Can we?
This one.
Your Hall of Filth, yeah. Can we? Have you? Right, if you look behind us, there's a little fellow we call Naked Martin, right? He's Naked Martin. He's a lovely friend of the show. He's the guy holding up the sign saying "Dead Men Talking, the best podcast."
Okay.
Yeah. Should we introduce? Have we got? We've got some of him in here that want to introduce you to him because he's
Cum
a real
Sandwiches
funny-
are good
Cum
one.
Sandwiches is a nice little intro to you. Naked Martin, what he does is
I can't watch this
He's
one.
a bit of a showman.
Oh.
He does like requests and he
Jesus.
makes little fun videos. Here we go. Here he is. Here he's off.
I can't watch Cum Sandwich. I don't like it.
I mean, I don't think I'm going to like it either, as a guess.
Do you like sandwiches?
Oh, fuck you, Freddie.
Do you like cum?
I don't watch him anymore.
Do you like people enjoying themselves?
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm the one who's difficult here. I'm sorry, lads. I'm a bit of a prude. How embarrassing for me. Anyone watching me like, oh, what an uptight girl. How I honestly,
that
I
was a
just wish
Westlife song.
sometimes I was more fun.
No, just because he's enjoying himself.
It's, no, you're right. He's having a great time.
He is.
I'm the killjoy.
He is. He's having a lovely time.
Right. He
Right.
gets a piece of bread. I don't like watching this.
Right.
Should we skip through?
Well, no,
Oh,
you
wait,
got to,
wait.
you know, go. Here he is. He's nearly there. Jesus, give him a second.
Look at his eyes. Yeah, he's come on the
Yeah,
bread.
here we go. Look, there he goes.
Yeah.
Daisy, you're missing it.
I'm sorry,
You're
boys.
missing it.
You literally can't force me to watch this video. Okay, there's a
Missing it.
line.
Oh, hold on. There's something in front of the telly there. Look, let's just move that box so you can see
It makes no difference.
There you go. No, you've got to be able to see it properly. You want to? There
And
we
then-
go. Nom, 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 nom.
Great. All right, we've done that one.
I think that's one of the milder ones he's done. Like he
I-
did one where he made a dog food and shit sandwich. He did that
Lovely.
one. Yeah.
As I've
So that's
said,
Naked Martin.
I'm not a fan of the show.
He's a lovely bloke, Naked Martin. He
I'm
really
sure
is.
he
He's
is,
a very
yeah.
nice man.
Should we finish on Choo Choo Steve, which is a funny one?
Choo Choo TV is fun.
Oh no!
Steve's
Can we?
funny.
Yeah, we'll show you. Like, yeah, we got sad news. Like, right, we know Choo Choo Steve.
died.
No, not about Choo Choo Steve. The onion ring guy did die.
Oh.
Right, you know the guy who's
Yeah.
like right. So
But-
we've got another video.
Who's the onion ring
Right,
guy?
so he's having sex with a lady from behind in front of a freezer, and he's like, "Fucking grab the onion rings, go on, fucking grab them."
But even though the onion ring guy died, we don't need to take it off because he didn't die whilst doing that.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
therefore
yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, he didn't slip on like some.
So that'd be a
And now he
great
can't sue us.
comfort to his
Yeah.
family.
Here we go. So this is Choo
Here
Choo
we
Steve.
go. Back it mix up. Go on. Go on.
You don't need to watch this one. It's all
Go
audio.
on, Choo Choo Steve. Here we go now. Rub it in your nappies. Go on.
Rubber dinghy rabbit.
Fucking Captain Navigator. Look at Navigator on his. Fuck off. Go on. How many times have you come, you dirty cunt? How many times? Tell me how many times you've come. How many times? How many fucking times have you come? Call me Stephen the Tank Engine. Call me Stephen the Tank Engine. Go on, choo, Steve. Choo, Steve. Go on.
Oh, choo, Steve.
Come on, how many times? Come on. Fuck off. Who's your daddy? Look at me, who's your daddy? Who's your fucking daddy now? 1683452 Carling Fuck off. Come on. Where are you from? Where are you from? Yeah. Give me the replay now.
The most bizarre.
It's very long, this one.
It's
Let's
the
stop
most
it there.
bizarre sex talk ever.
All right.
Any thoughts on Steve?
Nope. No, it's nice. Good for him. He thinks he's a train.
We did find out actually from we found out that he was a guy who is known in Carlisle because he got kicked off a train for having a wank.
Sure.
So
And
Choo
then he
Steve
really
lives the
embraced
train
the
life.
personality.
It's on brand, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I like
he's-
that he lent into it. He was
he's
like,
already-
well, if I'm going to be associated with trains, that'll just be
I'm
my
going to be
thing.
really into it.
Yeah,
it's
It's
his
like an
origin
autistic
story.
toddler.
Okay. Well, this has been a thing, hasn't it?
I've had so much fun. Have you had fun, Daisy?
Yeah.
Tell your friends they're all welcome on the show as well, if you want to recommend
Yeah, I
them.
won't be doing that, but that's. I've had a nice time. Yeah, that's fine. Good. All right.
Do you want to let people know where they can find you so our fans
What,
can
your
support
fans?
you? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So
No.
they can come to your shows and support you
no.
and stuff and be in the
No.
audience.
No.
They can send you some videos as well, their
Yeah.
own videos.
No.
Wouldn't want them
Hard
going to
no.
DaisyEarl.com and buying tickets and
No.
turning up
Just
and
no.
specifically asking to see you after gigs and
No.
show you videos.
No. There's a type of man who approached me after shows and I pretend that it's not me who was on stage. He'll be
Wow.
like, I liked your show. I'll be like, oh, it wasn't me. Different person. And I go,
Really?
yeah. If it was you two, like if I didn't know you out of context, you would definitely be those men. I'd be like, no, I'm not Daisy. Sorry, hair
Does
up
that-
now. Woo,
Does
Hannah
that work
Montana.
often?
Yeah, because it confuses people and then you just leave.
That's
It only
real-
works with female comedians because people haven't been paying attention. So.
Oh my God, you're such a cunt.
Wow.
Can I just say, because I know earlier I said that I thought Rob was funnier, but I want you to know for the record, I think you're both deeply mediocre. It's not, it was such a, it was not really in
I'm
it.
still ahead. I'm still taking it. I'll take a 3.1 out of 5.
No, it has been fun, boys. It's been, you know,
I'm fucking-
I feel it's a misbooking. I don't think I'd necessarily
No.
belong in this show.
No,
but
it's been great.
I've
No,
enjoyed.
I think it's
This
been.
has been
you know.
literally perfect. You can't just preach the converted.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
You have to
Yeah.
go out there sometimes and find people who are completely opposed to everything that this stands for, and you have to show them videos of maggoty vaginas and men sandwiched in between giant anuses,
Yeah,
having a great time.
sure.
You know, just sort of,
Yeah.
This is how we learn, communicating with people
Exactly.
from
Yeah.
different cultures.
Exactly.
quite
It's a
spiritual.
sociological experiment
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we're conducting.
What I've learned is that I'm very tolerant as a person. That's I've got a world of patience.
Yeah. Well, you learned to go to your happy place early on, didn't you? So
Honestly, when you walked into this room and saw that wall, I could visibly see your heart sink.
Yeah.
Like Ralph on The
the
Simpsons.
disappointment. Yeah, just
Thing is, though, I'm sure I said to Freddie, I just don't want to see disgusting videos. You were like, oh, they wouldn't be that bad. And then I was like, okay. Yeah.
Most of them weren't bad at all. The
no,
MAGA
those were
MAGA
pretty.
one was
The
pretty
MAGA
bad.
one was too much. In
MAGA
hindsight,
was-
I would have taken the MAGA one out.
Yeah.
I just feel like at some point, you two, sometimes you say things, I'm like, one day he's going to say that in court. Do you know what I mean? And hindsight, I would have taken Maggot one out. Yeah, of course you would.
Yeah.
We did go a little bit far.
Hold my
just
hands
that
up, Your
once.
Honour.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
in court.
Well, if you've liked this trial, don't forget to hit the bell so you can be notified for my upcoming sexual harassment case.
The accused only confirmed his name and said, like and subscribe.
But do follow Daisy because she doesn't want you to. So do follow her on social media because she's very, very funny and we love her a lot. Thank you for coming, mate. I know it's been an ordeal.
If you have any videos that you want to send us, send them over to 07520644931. Only send them via WhatsApp, and there is a rule: no animals, no death, no kids, and no
racism.
But if you can get one that says all four, it's fine.
We call that a full house.
It's very much the white whale, isn't it?
Yeah. Our fucking Captain Ahab over here. So,
I tell you what, you stopped coughing quick, didn't you?
it's a
When
really
you
good
told me you were
method,
going to
that.
put racial slurs in it.
That's the hold your breath for 10 seconds and like getting rid of hiccups.
Also, if you've enjoyed it, get on our Patreon. It's patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. It's £3 a month. You get loads of extra stuff, and we can't keep sponsors, so please do it. Because they keep watching episodes and then they'd stop paying us.
Plenty of extra stuff. Includes an extra episode every single week with even darker shit than this, can you believe? Someone sent us Michael Barrymore's autobiography and we read it out in a previous episode. It's fucking amazing. You get extra content that we filmed, such as the Patreon special that we filmed in the Sex Dungeon.
The one with Clint Margera, that'll be available maybe by the time this is out, possibly.
All the live roast shows, plus Rob's punishment set. And we're adding to loads of stuff all the time. You get to access all the videos on the dark
This fucking
room
hard
server as well.
We're doing a Poppadom eating challenge.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
£3 a month that costs, and you help to support the podcast because we really, really, really need it.
Yeah, and that £3 a month is £3 that is specifically not going to an African village. So thank you. So let's wind up this episode.
Yeah, let's finish. Yeah, I'm finished now. It's 3:00. I've been here for hours. Okay, this is, to be honest, 10 minutes too long. Yeah.
Fuck off.